I'm so done wanting to be understood. I'm so done wanting to be liked, desire to be liked, with people pleasing. This illusion has crept in my whole life on all my relationships. Doesn't matter if it's romantic partners, if it's family members, if it's friends, if it's colleagues, if it's clients. It's throughout my whole existence. I've lived with some type of a mask in order to fit in some type of situations, some type of expectations, how I should be, how I should react, how I should think, how I should be in general. And when you think about it, why do you need to be understood by other people that haven't lived your life? They haven't experienced what you have experienced. They don't know what you know. It's completely useless. Why? We are individuals, we are individual human beings. We have different life paths. And this was my previous relationship that ended 3 months ago. This was the main focus I was trying to maintain, to be understood by my partner. Why? When I didn't even understand myself, I became a version of myself that I always thought I would hate if I see in another person, if I see in another woman, trying to fit in. And this was even the beginning of my bodybuilding journey, was the same thing. I wanted to fit in bikini, knowing my structure, knowing that I've always had big thighs, I've always been lower body dominant. I put myself through an awful prep, trying to do a lot of cardio, trying to cut calories to literally 1,000 calories a day with a lot of cardio in order to get rid of my muscle, in order to fit in order to be understood, in order to be liked. Same thing with social media. This channel is the first thing I'm creating just because I want to. And I'm saying things just because I feel them, just because I've experienced them, I've lived through them. And what is the point of being understood? Firstly, you can never be sure, just because, as I said already, nobody in this universe have seen your life through your lenses, through your eyes. Nobody has been with me when I was bulimic. Nobody has been with me when I've lived through the darkest periods of my life. Nobody has been with me when I was crying. Nobody has been with me on the bathroom floor. Nobody has been with me when I was taking steroids and I wasn't sure of whatever is going to come out of my mouth with my voice every morning that I wake up. Nobody has seen life how I have seen it. And I am the only person that's been there 24/7, 365 days of my 30 years of life. Fuck this. Why? Why would I people please if deep inside of me I know that I'm not okay with a certain situation or a certain behavior or a certain person? Why do I need to lower my standards or to change my point of view just to keep a client, just to keep a relationship, just to keep being liked or understood or whatever it is? People pleasing, the only thing that it will do long term, it will make you forget yourself. It will make you abandon yourself. And once this situation has ended, you will literally have forgotten who the fuck you are. That was the end of my relationship. I was like withdrawing from some a certain drug, or I don't know, I haven't been addicted to alcohol, but probably the same thing. Withdrawal. The first 10 days, I literally was asking myself, and now what? Who am I without this relationship? Just because I was constantly trying to, to try to invert things the way I think this person would like them. That's not me. I haven't known myself just because I've abandoned myself for every single relationship in my life. Doesn't matter what type it is. To never being rejected, you reject yourself. You abandon yourself. The most important relationship you're gonna have in your life and you need to develop and to never leave is with yourself. If you have that, nothing else matters. Yes, of course, experiences with people, everything is a bonus. That's what we're here for. But the center, the focus, the centerpiece of your life should be yourself, developing yourself. Never, ever, ever leave yourself in order to fit in some criteria made by someone out there that most probably don't even know themselves. What's the point? What's the point? Because if you're true to yourself, there will come a time you will feel so unsure, you will feel so uncomfortable that you will end it, or the other person will end it. And what happens then? When you're disliked, when you don't fit in, who are you left with? Yourself. And the pain of realizing you became something you never liked is unimaginable. That's the biggest pain. That's the biggest pain I felt. It's not my ankle being broken. This situation here, these 2 months, I've realized these past 10 years of my life, and even 15 if we start from my teenage years when I was bulimic, these 15 years I was always playing a role for someone out there to like and to validate and to accept. And I've never accepted myself. I've never knew myself. Don't try to fit in. Don't. In these days, nowadays, the biggest advantage you can have is to not fit in, to have the courage to be disliked. Just because it means you're not one of the other, the masked people that are just wearing masks on their faces, the zombies. Don't. It's no point in people pleasing. Your reality will start arranging according to who you really are once you become authentic. Once you start living through your inner beliefs, not what the world tries to tell you you need to be.